Let's learn how to create this beautiful 3D stacked blocks infographic diagram in PowerPoint. It's quite easy to create. Let us learn how to do it from scratch. I'm Ramgopal from presentationprocess.com. Here I am on a blank slide as always. Let us start with a square. Let us go to Auto Shapes Gallery. From rectangles, let us pick up this rectangle tool, hold the shift button down and draw a square like so. Then right click, go to Format Shape, go to Effects option, go to 3D Rotation and go to Presets, and the preset that we want is this one called as Off Axis 1 Top. Now we have a nice perspective to this shape. The next step is to add a bit of depth. So let us go to 3D format, go to depth and add maybe around 35 points and hit enter. Now we are going to have multiple blocks stacked one on top of the other, and we are going to use the space on the sides to write our text. Now if we have to write our text here, it will be visible, but then if we write our text here, it will be quite difficult for our audience to read the text. So we need to turn this a little bit. So let us select this, go to 3D rotation once more, and we are going to play around with the X rotation first. Let us see what happens. See, I am rotating it, so we are able to have this come to the front. Now, but that also had done one other thing, which is it has tilted it slightly to the up. So we are going to correct that by clicking on anti-clockwise like so. So you can see that it is fairly stable. Now let us go to Shape Outline and say No Outline. And you can see here that the colors have kind of merged. You cannot really distinguish from the sides and the top. So we need to change the lighting a little bit. So let us go to Lighting in the 3D Format option. And let us see if we can change the lighting from 3-point to Balance. Now that is much better. We can clearly differentiate between the top and the sides, and this is just what we want. Now the next step is to write our labels for each block. So we start with writing a label on the right hand side for this block. So let us go to Auto Shapes Gallery. We'll pick up this text box tool and write, say, subtitle. And let us make this much thicker. So let us choose a different font. I'm going to choose this one called as Amasis MT Pro Black. Let me increase the size slightly. Now, when I place this over here, it doesn't really blend nicely with the side angle of the block. So we need to add a bit of an angle to this text. So let us select this text. Go to Text Options in Format Shape. Go to the Effects option for the text. Go to 3D Rotation and let us try to change the angle slightly. We can choose this one called as Parallel Off Axis 1 Right. Now let us move this here. Yeah, it looks fine. Now we are going to make some small adjustments so we can move this one slightly down. So let us go to Y rotation and click on up. You can see that that is perfect. Now it is blending quite nicely with the sides. Then we are going to change the font color to white so there is sufficient contrast between the block color and the text here. Excellent. Now let us make a copy of this by pressing Ctrl D and then place the next one right on top of the previous one. Excellent. Now let us change the color of this. Go to Shape Fill and choose a different color, maybe orange color. Now let us place this text to this side this time. Naturally, this is not the right angle. So let us go to the Format Shape, Text Options, and in that Effects options, go to 3D Rotation and choose a different angle this time. Maybe we can choose this one called as Off Axis 1 Left. Yeah, this is a little too much. So let us try to open up a little bit. So by using this X rotation left, so it is opening up quite nicely. Let us use Z rotation. Maybe, yeah, that is perfect. See, there is no real science to choosing the X rotation, Y rotation, etc. It is purely based on your trial and error. Now that looks good. So let us select this and this, make one more copy, press Ctrl D and then place it over here. Yeah, that is good. And let us take this and press Ctrl D and place it on top of this. You can choose as many layers as you want. Let us choose a different color for this one, maybe something like this teal color, and for the one above we are going to choose this purple color. So we have got our stacks in place. If you want, you can also group them. So let us select this text and the block and press Ctrl G to group it, this and press Ctrl G to group. This will help us to animate this pretty well. So let us select this. So we have got all of these blocks and their subtitles nicely grouped. The next step is For the last one, we are going to add a bit of shadow. So let us click once and that selects the last block and the subtitle. We don't want the subtitle. So let us click on the block once again so you can see that it is selected. Let us go to the effects option, go to shadow and go to presets and choose this one called as offset center. And then let us increase the size to somewhere around 105 or 106%. You can see that as I increase, you can see the shadow very clearly visible. Now that looks grounded. Perfect. Now the last step is to add our text so it explains each of these blocks. So let us go to text box tool and you can say you can replace this text. And let us increase the size to say 20, and I'm going to place this one to the right of this and on this one, and let us make a copy and let us keep this here and make it right aligned, and let us do the same thing for this. Now we have got our labels as well. Now it is time for us to do the basic animation. So let us select this, go to animations, go to float in, and this floats in from the top. So it is float down, and let us say this happens on click, and let us make it happen a little bit faster, maybe 0.5 seconds. And right after that, we are going to have this one wipe from left. So that is the animation. We are going to do the same thing for the next one as well. Float in, and this happens from down and then 0.5 seconds, and then this one is wiped from right, and this happens after previous. And keep doing that for the other ones as well. Let us select this and say float in, and this happens float down, and this happens for 0.5 seconds, and right after that we are going to have this wipe from left, and this happens after previous, and this one is floating in and float down, and this happens for 0.5 seconds, and this one happens to be wiping from right, and this happens after previous. When I go to animation pane, you can see that these are all the animations. Naturally the second one needs to happen after previous, so there's a small correction there. Now when I go to slideshow, this is how the animation plays. The first one with the label, the second one with the label, third one, and the fourth one. You can use this diagram to represent the concept of stacking one thing on top of the other. These could be 4 levels, 4 stages, 4 set of responsibilities. It can be anything. The way you use this diagram is purely based on your imagination. If you liked this tutorial, then you will really love this other tutorial that we have created called Play Video Inside 3D Text in PowerPoint. The effect we are going for is this one. Can you see here? It looks quite nice. It is quite easy to create as well. I will leave a link to this video right here on your screen. You can click on the link, watch that video, and learn a nice trick that can impress your audience. I'll see you inside that video.